Hi, everyone. Welcome to Module 3. I really enjoyed that rich discussion we all had about curriculum last module. So thank you so much for your participation in that and going deep and disagreeing and agreeing and all of that. It was a really good discussion. So thank you. This week, we're really focusing on increasing your knowledge about language. We're getting into a new topic in SFL, and that's the appraisal system. We've also called it tenor as one of the meta functions. So you will be going deep into that. Okay, here's your to-do list, and here's your calendar. And so basically what you're going to do, start with this reading, this Derrick and Jones reading. That is going to, well, in addition to going into tenor, we're also going to be thinking about how we're going to apply the teaching and learning cycle. So I found this chapter, which I think you're going to find really helpful. It's going to review what you already know, as well as clarify some misunderstandings that came up that I noticed in our discussion. So you're going to start with this, and then that's going to, in the chapter, there are some things that you are actually going to do and then post in a blog. So the blog then is down here. You're going to click on this right here. And then this has your instructions. So basically what you're going to be doing is some of the work actually from the text. So it's basically they're describing the teaching and learning cycle, and it's written for teachers. So you're going to do this, have a go on page 73, and then you're also going to choose to respond to either question 1 or 2. You're going to create a blog entry to post these, and you can do more than one page on your blog entry. You'll see if you start one, and then you can add pages by creating a blog entry, and it'll all get filed under your name. You're also going to read other people's blogs and comment on too. And again, this is some lesson planning, some questions, some kind of practicing writing questions, that kind of thing. I think you're going to find this really helpful. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is, and of course you can work on these at the same time. I know a lot of you work over the weekend, is section 5 in the language investigation packet. We're skipping section 4 for now. This is the chapter in the Green Book that goes along with that. So you can, depending on your preference, you can read that before or read that while you're going and doing that. There's no quiz this week. Instead, I'm going to have you we're going to try something out. It's going to be this collaborative wiki that you're going to do in your groups. So let me show you what that's going to do. So in order to kind of get ready for that, go ahead and work through the language investigation packet. You're going to have some questions. You're going to need to talk to each other. And these are your groups. So say we go to this group here. What I've done is I've pasted the activities actually from the book in here. And these are the ones that I want you to really focus on and kind of work together on. So basically you'll see this is the exact thing from the booklet. And it's right here. In order to edit this, you go to edit wiki content. Up here, here's your instructions. Up here, why don't you do a key for do a color coding. So Stephanie would be one color, Alex another, and Angie a third color here. And what I don't want you to do is jigsaw this. I don't want you to divide this up. I actually want each person to have done this. But it's up to you to present kind of how you go. And also, I don't want you to feel stressed about doing this collaboration. So say Angie finishes first, she can go in and put all her things in. And then Stephanie and Alex can join in. And if you might disagree with what someone put in, you might have questions. And I will actually be going in as well and having a look and clarifying some things also. So let's see how this goes. You can kind of give me some feedback on that. I hope that it's going to work well. Let me go back to the calendar and go over that. Okay. All right, sorry. Modules. You'll probably have to do the same kind of moving around. Here we are. Okay, so the course is opening today. You can get started with all these things here. Then on Monday, you're going to have finished reading chapter 3. And this is where you're going to start posting your responses to those questions from the book. And your initial post is due here. So, and make sure you have everything posted by Tuesday, and then start responding and asking questions and that kind of thing, and complete responding by Friday. Section 5, you're going to be working on all week. You can start working on this wiki right away, and but people are going to be working on different paces, and that's okay. Just have the whole thing done when you finish section 5, which is here. Okay, well, let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoy getting into this into these topics.